The sound of Lego. Right now they're building one of the next few wonders of the world in Legoland, the Lego house. And the house has to have sounds. And they're working on the Lego sound. So they have people sitting, putting bricks together, taking them apart, loosing them on wood, on plastic, on bricks, whatever, to get the right sound into the house. The sound of Lego is the sound of learning. That would just be my introduction. So first of all, do you all have a bag of Legos? You don't have to take them out yet. You may, but when I put my Legos down, please put your Legos down as well. Please. Where's the thingy? Oh.
The microphone, and we'll see if we can get it working.
Perfect. Yeah, no. Well, I won't say any more about myself. If you want to know anything about Lego and Legoland and being Danish in the funny language, come ask me. Because I'll go straight into the brain. Because this is a lot of fun, but it's not only fun. Now something is working. And that's, so I want to show you why we play. Because when a child is born, they have very few connections between the cells in their brain. And what we're actually working on growing up is to make connections. That's what we do when we talk to our child, when we play with our child. Then we help them build these connections. And that's why kids play. That's to build connections in their brains. They have a lot of fun doing that. But mainly they do it to build these connections. Because if we didn't, we would all behave like pheasants. The stupidest bird in the world. And some of you might have seen a pheasant standing on the side of the road, and then they see a car and then they run. We try to teach kids when they stand at the side of the road, stay there and wait for the car to pass. Pheasants never learn. That's why you see all the road kills. So that's why it's important. And play is also important to help us control our bodies. So that we can ride a bike. Everybody knows how to ride a bike. So you have to be able to do that. Keep your balance, have your gross motor skills, and your fine motor skills as well. Because that is important. And together, they will keep you balanced and standing up so that we don't fall over. This is a pleasure.
For me too.
And it's working. Perfect. So we work with the gross motor skills and the fine motor skills, and when they work together, we can keep our balance. And you know that when you, some of you might have tried to just be a little bit drunk, that does something to your gross motor skills, and then it does something to your balance. So that's why you stumble when you had a few pints of beer. So that's what we're working on when we play with the kids. And also play is important to learn. Janet talked a bit about it with the language skills, the social emotional skills. That's what's important. And you actually learn that by playing. And we see that in our kids all the time, but we don't recognize the importance of play. Or maybe we do when the kids are very small, and then they start preschool, and then you have to learn. So stop playing, now we're learning. The theory here is that when you play, you actually learn more than you learn when you sit down. And also, most importantly, when you play, you learn. You don't fail. You might build something, it falls down, then you try again. That wasn't failure. That was the first experiment going, maybe not wrong. I'll do it better next time. And especially, you see kids who play games with lives. Well, I've lost 2 lives, but I still have 1 life left. And then when they lose their third life, they didn't fail. No, I have to go back and do better. And if we can transform that into the way kids learn at school, not by getting an F on a test, but saying, well, next time I'll do better, because I'll keep at this till I can do it perfectly. And then when I can do it perfectly, I could do it differently. And then I'll keep on doing it again and again. So that's why playing is important also in schools. And play is a lot of things. Play is not only Lego. Play is the physical play, go to the playground, jump up and down, roll over. We do that all the time. And as grown-ups, we should do that again. What do you call what you do when you roll over? Just the little ones on the floor? Yeah, okay. Can you do one? There's not room to do it, but when I was 6, I could do 20. I tried the other day. Do you know how difficult it is? Because I forgot. I haven't done these physical plays. Now I practice when I run and walk up and down the stairs and stuff like that. But I do not control my body the way I did when I was a kid. Not because I'm old, but just because I stopped doing the physical playing. Playing with objects, that's the Legos, we're going to do that. Symbolic plays, making things be something else. The stick being the horse, or a stick being a gun, or whatever. I have a stick, I have a toy, I have everything, because I have a stick. The pretend and social dramatic plays, we call it play family. Who's going to be the mother? The father. And I was laughing so hard when you talked about the dads, because whoever played the father, no, I don't want to be the father, because he just went out the door and then he came back after work. So I've had teddy bears being the dad because he was never there. But that was in the 80s, so I hope that's changing. And then the games with rules, the most important thing we can teach our kids are to lose in a game. Because losing is part of developing. And it's okay to lose sometimes. You don't always have to be the winner. So play is a lot of things. And also we see play in all different shapes. See, I can't keep my hands on it, so you may touch yours as well. And then when we talk about play, people say, well, that's for kids. But then they talk about 21st century skills. And they say, well, 21st century skills are so important. And then I say, well, what you see in the 4 C's of the 21st century skills, the 6 C's or whatever you want them to be, this is what you learn when you play. Critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and definitely communication. So playing is learning 21st century skills. Or if you prefer, and then talk about the whole child approach, or whole child development, that's playing as well. Because when you play, you develop your language, you develop your physical skills, your social emotional skills, and your cognitive skills. So playing can do whatever we really, or what we really want our kids to do, be the best version of themselves. Of course, they need to be able to read and write, but they also need to be able to speak not only a language, but to communicate in whatever language. They need to be able to connect with other people, be in an environment with people that they haven't chosen to be with themselves, like our colleagues. We have to be able to cooperate with people who we didn't choose ourselves. That's one of the most important skills they will need in their adult life, and they learn that through play. And in this case, using the 6 bricks. And you're very well behaved. Because I touch my bricks, and you're just still sitting there listening. Thank you very much. I'm doing this with the Lego Foundation. And this is when I turn into being this very proud Dane, because Legos were invented just 50 kilometers from where I live. And we have the original Lego land, the land of Lego. And every child in this area has tons of Legos. I believe in the world, every person has, it's either 76 or 176 bricks. And my son has 26 kilos. We never counted them, but we put them on a weight one day, and he said, "Can I sell them by the kilo?" And saying, "You're not going to sell them, because when I become a grandmother, I want to bring the 26 kilos to the floor and say, 'Kids, you love grandma, right?'" And then they look at me and say, "Stupid mom," but that's how we are. The Lego Foundation are the owners of the company, and the foundation has devoted themselves to teach kids all over the world, mostly in third world countries. But actually last year they said, "Well, why don't we do something good in Denmark?" And we said, "Yeah, good idea, because we only see you in South Africa and Mexico, but come back and do something good in Denmark." So we actually have an international school built on the principles of play in Billund by Legoland. And it's very interesting to see how much kids actually learn by having toys around all through the school. And then they developed the 6 bricks system. That was actually developed in South Africa because the scientists said everybody has 6 bricks. Maybe not in these colors, but we have them. And if you don't have them, they're quite accessible and quite cheap. And you have this little folder, so you can do more at home. And if you really want to know a lot, you can get this booklet with more exercises and more knowledge on their website. So it's all there. And what the idea behind Lego is what I said in the beginning, that put it together, pull it apart, put them together again in a different way. You always keep getting something new out of it. How can this be done now? See, this is a giraffe, I believe. And maybe I can make it just a little bit taller. Turn it over. Oops. This is going to be a new model. And now it's an elephant. See, I have my own zoo with 6 bricks. And that's the joy of bricks. Also, they don't fall apart. So you can actually carry them around and they won't fall apart. So everybody has one. And look at the picture. The airplane and then the shadow of the airplane. I didn't realize that till yesterday, that was in the picture. So that's pretty cool. So that's why I'm telling you. I'm pretending, and then it's a DC-4 down there, or whatever planes are called. So back to basics. And now you may take your bricks out and put them together like a cube. See, some of you are looking at the picture saying, well, I must do it in the same way, so which bricks to go? But you know what? Cubes come in all different colors. And as long as it's a cube, it's fine. Starting out with a cube is just to tell you that this could be a ball. So you could balance it on your head. Wow. Or I could balance it on my hand, working with my gross motor skills. And then I could drop it. That's another Lego sound. But it just comes back together. So this is sort of the starting point. And I did say a little bit about why. This is simple, doesn't cost much. It's easy to have in class. It's easy to have at home. Actually, in the schools that work with 6 bricks, in every table, kids have their 6 bricks. They play with them, they put them together, just so that every child has 6 different colored bricks. It doesn't have to be my brick, but 6 different colors at each desk or at home. And then it's quick to take out. It's there. You can just do a game, a brain break, or do something else, and you have it there. So it's easy. Well, we have to start playing, so I won't say much about this. You probably, if you do the evaluation, you'll get my presentation, right? So the language part, I'll tell you when we work with languages. The problem solving, how do we solve whatever problem? If it's how do I build a plane, how do I build an elephant, how do I build a set of stairs? It might not be a big problem, but I'm solving it with the use of my bricks. And then the collaboration, which you're going to do shortly. But some of you might think 6 bricks. You can't do a lot with the 6 bricks. But I'm pretty sure that all of you who haven't made a cube have made totally different shapes. Because when you have 6 bricks, or when you have 2 bricks, you can put them together in 24 different ways. Starting out, you can test it when you come home. 1 on 1, 2 on 2, 3 on 3. Somebody who were very good at math calculated this. So when you have 6 bricks, does anybody have a shot on how many different ways you can put your 6 bricks together? 2,000. Anyone higher? 900 million. You've seen the video. Yeah, that's a cheat. No. 950,103,764 ways. This was calculated by a math professor at the University of Copenhagen. And there's a video on the web, not on the Lego website, but on YouTube. So go ahead. It'll take you a few years to do it. And then we haven't discussed the colors. Red on green, green on red, only the shapes. So you have 950 million different ways of doing this. So 6 bricks is plenty. And I didn't realize we didn't have tables. So I'll just talk you through this one. Because one of the things that you can do with the 6 bricks is to enlarge the kids' field of vision. Usually we look forward. Some of us, well, I'm lacking one eye. Well, I have the eye, but it doesn't work well there. So my field of vision is like this. Those of you with 2 eyes, you have a field of vision like this. We can enhance that field of vision by training so that we can see what's going on out here. Some of us always know what's going on out here. You didn't put the milk in the fridge. We see that, even it's all the way out there. But we can enhance our field of vision. There's an exercise here, but I'll just sit down and stand up, and then you can just throw it like this. This is easy. Everybody can do that, right? You may try now. See, this is easy. And now you test your field of vision. Now we need collaboration right now. So if somebody drops their cube, please give it back to them. put your hands further and further away. Is it still possible? How far can you go? Right? This is a quite good exercise. I've done this a few times. Robert saw me doing it the first time, and he said Robert could tell how many times I lost mine the first time. Or maybe he's just being polite, saying, no, she didn't lose it. It's a very good exercise. Also, if you might think that there's something wrong with my kid's eyes, try this one. And the kids will say, well, we're just playing. And you'll say, no, no, no. We're checking whether we're going to go to the doctors or not. So do something out here with your kids. The exercise is right here. So that was a good Lego sound. When I say hands-on, meaning take your hands on your bricks, you take 2 bricks and you find a partner. You may participate. There we go. And then there's 2 exercises. One exercise is left hand to right hand, so just across. Or you could work across your brain, the 2 parts of your brain, right to right and left to left. And you give it to the other one and take it back. You have to have 2 bricks all together. So 2 bricks, 2 people. Sit or stand, left to right. Only 2 bricks. Only 2 bricks. Right hand to left hand and left hand to right hand. It's easy. And then the more difficult part. Right hand to right hand, left hand to left hand. Right to right, left to left. Right to right, left to left. And you're actually doing it in a very difficult way because you're not standing across from each other. So it's even more difficult because you have to go past your own body. But you're working with the 2 halves of the brain, and you're learning right from wrong or right from left. And being a person from mainland Europe driving in the other side that you're driving in, and I have no clue whether you drive on the left or the right side. And what I do back home, I just get in the car and drive. And I was actually driving in the UK for a few weeks ago, and I didn't break the car or anybody else's car, so I was quite happy. You can do it with 1 brick, you can do it with 2. Some of you did it with 2 bricks, and that makes it even more difficult. But that's coordination, that's collaboration, and then you're having so much fun. And when you're laughing, endorphins come out, and you're having fun. You're enjoying yourself. You want to do this more. And this is training, this is learning. And I want to do so much more. So now you have to get out on the floor, right? Because I want you, you have 15 seconds. Start with 1 brick and then build a tower with your 6 bricks. Only use 1 hand. There are tables on the chairs and they come out somehow, but you better start building. building a tower. You're building the tower. Okay, time's up. Who of you got the tallest tower? See, we have sort of two kinds of towers. We have the good earthquake stable towers. Are you from California? And then you have the spire towers, right? The taller the better. But we did the same exercise, and we both succeeded. And then some of you started the collaboration bit, and you got all the bricks together. Doing this, putting 15 people together with each a pair of 6 bricks, and then having them build the tallest tower. That's so much fun. And we'll do that after the minister. We'll just get together with all the bricks. Another thing, just seeming to be fun. But again, balance, coordination, collaboration. We haven't really worked on the language bit yet, but that's coming up. You can read all this, Lisa, because I want to test you on this one too. This is so much fun. So you have your bricks in front of you. Then I'm going to show you a picture. And then I want you to build that thing. And when you've finished, hold it up. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. How did you remember? Sorry? The what flag? The Colombian flag. I think of Romania. I'm not sure if it's right. But a flag, right? I have another one. Still only 3 bricks, so it's easy. This is a colorblind test, right? You didn't have that much time this time. But most of you, I believe, did it right. Because what does this look like? How did you remember? I didn't know, but this is a traffic light. The red light is always on top. Now I know. Everybody knows this one. But now it's going to be difficult. This is going to be 5 bricks. Very, very difficult. I did mine beforehand, so this one is right. This is quite a funny game. Who's going to do the dishes at home? The one who does it fastest and most right? The one who's the last? The one who's doing it wrong? Who's going to take the dog out, or the dog poo? So this can be used in lots of ways. which group is going to present first, the one who does this first, or whatever. And again, it's a lot of fun. And you learn colors. And you learn to remember. Maybe only for a short time. I don't know if this works with old people and dementia, but probably would. It does. It does. Science says it does. That's good. So now I want you to start communicating. And I don't have, I have no time left, but we have to do this one. This is fun. I want you to get in pairs again. One of you builds something. Let's do it with 3 bricks then. Build something with 3 bricks. Tell the other person, standing back to back, what you build and make the other one build it. If you have the same model when you turn around, you succeeded. Find a partner, decide who builds, and then you have like 2 minutes. Almost. So much fun, so you can't stop, right? This is a team building game. Another way of doing this is putting a model in a room and then go to the room, look at the model, go back, tell somebody else what you saw and make them build it. That's another way of collaboration and communication. So many different games you can do like this. But you can also make music, not only sounds, but even music. So 3 different bricks, or ways of putting the bricks, and 3 different sounds. And I just realized that you don't say click, you say snap. But click means snap. So one standing up like that, that's a clap. And one with the back turned up, that's a stump. And then one like horizontal, that's a snap. And I made a song. Very short one. And with a little help. And I'm terrible at this, I'm telling you. But my kids do it very well. So what I want you to do now is hands off the bricks. And then just look up. And then we'll do this very beautiful piece of music together. It's a clap, click, clap, click, stomp, stomp. And then I'll do 1 through 3, and then we'll start, and then it will be beautiful. So 1, 2, 3. Wow. And you can do more sounds. See, they did better than we did at the last conference. Here's another one, without the help. So, some of you are, yeah. So it's clap, clap, click, and clap. Oh, it's not click, it's clap, yeah. I'm just, look then. I'll just do the 1 through 3. 1, 2, 3, play. Wow. And again, 6 people, 36 bricks, 5 more sounds. Wow. A lot of good music, remembering, or it could be color and sound, or words. So here's a very long one. Yeah. You may practice. See, now I'm going to be the conductor. And we'll do it again. 1, 2, 3. Good. I need to record this. Yeah, I do. And I have 2 more minutes. See, I'll do the 1, 2, 3, and then you'll play this beautiful piece of music, right? So, 1, 2, 3. So wonderful. The people at Lego will love it. And everybody doing... Well, I'll put this... There's actually a 6 bricks community on Facebook. I'll just post it there. So everybody will see the Irish going wild. This can be done individually. It can be done in groups. Whatever we did today, you can do alone or in groups. You can do it with few bricks, with a lot of bricks. You could do it with children, with grown-ups. Everybody enjoys this because we're playing. And we feel lightheaded. We don't need a pint of beer. We just need the 6 bricks, right? So this is just another way of making another model. And then please go in and look at the Lego Foundation, the 6 bricks. It's on that little folder you have in your bag, the website. They have all little videos with many, many more things to do. You can do it at home, you could do it at school. And please, if you're really into it, join the group on Facebook. It's called the 6 Bricks Community with more games. So all I want to say is thank you.